Hello guys, today we're gonna discuss about the prioritization of product backlog. So let's start. Okay, so we'll be discussing about prioritizing backlog, but there are some topics that we're gonna discuss with this major topic that would be prioritization versus ordering, why prioritization matters, differentiate prioritization techniques, how to prioritize product backlog. So let us understand what is a product backlog. So a product backlog is a prioritized list of the features. So this means that in the product backlog there will be a number of features, and if we complete all these features, then our product would be ready and we can deliver it to the client. But a product backlog contains the features as well as these features are prioritized, means we have prioritized it whether the feature A is of more priority, then accordingly we have prioritized all the features. So feature A would be at the first, feature C would be at the second, feature D would be at the third. Accordingly we would be prioritize the whole backlog. So in the Scrum, it is also referred to as to-do list. And we're gonna talk about various methods to prioritize this product backlog. So let's summarize whatever we have learned. So product backlog is an ordered list of everything that needs to be done as part of the product. Priority is but one component of ordering a product backlog. So let's take an example. Suppose we want to build a house, and so if we build that roof, then our house would be so we have designed a roof, and if we put that roof, then the interior would be so much good. And okay, but can we do that? Can we put the roof first and then the foundation? No, we cannot. We have to put the foundation first and then only roof. So no matters what, if just the client tells that this is a priority, so we cannot do that first. We have to look 360-degree into it, and we have to look that for this feature what would be the dependency. So firstly we have to look on the dependency as well. So there are various factors that we're gonna discuss about it. Next comes, why do we need to prioritize? What if we do not prioritize it? Okay, so the answer is, if we prioritize, then we'll be able to deliver maximum value, maximum work in a shortest period of time if we prioritize it well. If we just go on whatever there is in the product backlog and do it, then there are many chances that we'll be taking much more time as required, and this will not keep the clients or the customers happy. So let's see, why do we need to prioritize? The first would be, the need of prioritization comes from simple fact that it's impossible to manage all the resources. Second is the workforce infrastructure tools that are required to work on all the items we come with in our initial product backlog. Backlog prioritization help us to achieve our goal of achieving maximum value in shortest amount of time. This is the major point. So we'll be able to achieve maximum value in shortest amount of time if we prioritize the product backlog. The most common criteria that we see team using are based on the four variables: business value, urgency, opportunity enablement, and development effort. These four criteria would be discussed in much more depth in upcoming slides. Let's see these criteria. First is business value. Business value means that if we put a particular feature in our application, whether it is a mobile or web application, then whether it will add money or it will bring more money into the business or not. So suppose if the client wants that he want to start its website and he wants to start earning money, and we want to design, okay, so there is also a requirement that we have to redesign the UX so that it looks good. But redesigning the UX cannot get much more money because the site wouldn't be ready. Firstly, we have to add the the paying capabilities such as internet banking or UPI or any other payments. So in this way, we have to think about the business value criteria. Second is urgency. How urgently do we need to deliver this feature? Okay. Third is opportunity enablement. There are features which won't bring revenue immediately, but will definitely benefit in the long run. Okay. So there are some features, or maybe there are some things that if we put into our code, then it will definitely benefit in the long run, means it can save much more time. Suppose uh, we have taken a criteria of how to code and we are adding comments, then suppose if some developers left the project and some other developers comes, that will definitely happen. So they will be able to look into the code, and it would be clean, it would be understandable, and it would have comments. So probably they can uh, probably they can put their efforts and put some value in it and add more code, uh, complete their feature as well. But in the starting, it will just take time. It won't add any value, because it will add value at the point where the developers left the project. So opportunity enablement, this is one of the example. There would be other examples as well. Say fourth is the development effort. The cost of necessary person hours in one of the main factor to determine the amount of return we receive in our investment. Let's see the various techniques to prioritize the product backlog. So we will be discussing about two major techniques. First would be t-shirt sizing. Third would be weightiest shortest job words. Both these techniques are relative estimation. So there are total two type of estimation. First is absolute estimation. The first is like there are five features A, B, C, D, E. Feature A, so we directly see into it and tell that probably five story points would be required for it. B, we'll look at the B feature and tell uh, four story points would be required for it. But in this case, we may be wrong. This is estimation, but there may be like estimation should be very close to the actual effort. But when we do the uh, relative estimation means suppose for one of the feature we just see that how many days it will take for the developers to develop it and testers to test it, and for the next we'll compare that feature complexity with the current feature complexity, and then decide uh, whether how many story points would be needed for this feature. So this would be much better approach and will be very close to the actual effort. So these two techniques that I gonna discuss would be based on the relative estimation. Let's see the t-shirt size method. In t-shirt size method, as we can look, there are two uh, criteria that we are using. First is business value, second is development effort. For feature A, let's suppose the business value, if we complete that feature, would be Excel. So we are taking, instead of taking numbers, as we have used the t-shirt sizing, means uh, if we go into any mall and can see that the t-shirt size would be of extra small, small, medium, large, extra large. So used we are using this method. So that's definitely we have used XLM and other uh, yeah things. So suppose feature A would be delivering Excel value, and development effort that would be needed to complete it would be S. So this would be done at the starting, because it would take very less time to complete it, and it would deliver immense value to the project. So if we deliver that, then the clients will be much more happier. So accordingly, we will prioritize it. Second technique comes weightiest shortest job first. So in this, we'll be considering four criteria. First would be business value, urgency, opportunity, and development effort. So in this, we will not be using the t-shirt sizing because it is a different method altogether, and we will be giving numbers. So suppose there are 8 features, so accordingly we'll be giving them numbers. So feature A, business value would be 5. Okay, so highest would be 8. So accordingly we have relatively calculated. So the business value would be 5, urgency would be 8, opportunity would be 3, development effort would be 3. So weightage shortest job first would be 6. And accordingly, uh, we'll calculate the weightage shortest job first for everything, and we'll see that whichever the feature have the greatest weight, greatest points for WSJF, then this feature would be done at the start, and it will. So I think that if we do like that, then our clients would be much more happier. So that's all about the product backlog prioritization. Hope you like it. Thank you.